I'd say the ones that are alive are blessed. It's about to bring me to tears driving out, through your hometown and looking at that. It's bad.
Have you lived there all your life, sir?
I've lived there 40 years.
Can I ask how old you are and what you do?
60.
So what do you do for a living?
I'm a drilling fluids engineer.
General fluids?
Drilling
fluids engineer.
Yes.
And your house is okay, you said?
My house is in pretty good shape. I need a new roof and everything underneath is blown out. My barns are gone, my tractors are gone, all that, but my house is intact. My wife's wedding ring was sitting on the windowsill right where she left it. I got it in my pocket.
Is that a miracle? Could you show us the ring?
Yeah, it's in the book.
Are you afraid? We heard that so many homes were destroyed. Are you afraid you might have lost some people you know?
Well, certainly I'm afraid. I mean, in a disaster like this, you're always afraid of that. But so far, I haven't heard of anyone that I know that is gone. We had a call from some people that we knew well that couldn't get out, and they were begging for rescue, and nobody could get them. And I saw them today, so I was happy about that.
We probably should roll.
Moorhouse.
Moorhouse.
Mike Morehouse.
Whoops, sorry.
A few days ago, this was a community of homes on stilts. They're all gone now. A few days ago, this was a thriving community. Now all that's left are stilts and mud.
Look, okay, that's just there's a bottle. I don't know what that is. The vodka they were drinking, right? The pilings?
No, it's too dark.
You can't?
I can barely see it.
Dead raccoon here.
A dead raccoon?
Yeah, it's a possum.
Dead?
At least it's dead.
So,
Oh, can you say that again?
That-
Paisley Street?
Paisley, that's the intersection of Paisley Street and Interstate 80, or Highway 87. Gonzalo has a GPS in the car.
It's a great shot. I was having trouble. Look at the meter.
So I'm just gonna locate. Computer with like really is like the apocalypse.
Like what?
It's like a little apocalypse.
Look at the fish. I mean the fake fish. See the address?
Oh yeah, okay.
See it on
These look
top.
like they were nice homes.
See it on top.
You guys mind if I flash through this?
Oh, wait. It's gonna show.
From the beach.
And there's a circle. Remember I was showing you?
Let me redo that.
There's still a pin in there. Still running?
You wanna give it a try?
I'll just do one for Cameo. We can put the video over what I'm saying, you know? Sometimes.
Okay, give it a second. I'm running out of all my juices, so
Okay,
I have to do this really quick.
Thank you so much. That was awesome. Need me to hold it? No, we're good.
Three,
Good. That was.
2, 1.
Okay, one second. In there, you're not good for it.
Yeah, you rock, man. That was awesome.
We've been hearing about the Bolivar Peninsula since I poured ashore.
Where's she gonna go this fast? Did you hear what she said? She said we were too early.
We got some food.
You can get out.
Huh? I saw you yesterday with
Yeah.
Dave Morgan.
Yeah, right.
This is Mr. Chapman. Mr.
Oh,
Chapman.
Mr.
No,
Chapman.
I'm Bobby Anderson.
Bobby Anderson.
Miles
See?
Chapman was with me though.
Okay, so you got the wrong name.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is the man who had 3 houses and was you were in the rafters, right?
Yeah. Well, I was at records somewhere else.
Do you mind if I get your name, sir?
Yeah, my name's Bobby Anderson.
And could you tell us, you were here during the storm?
Yeah.
What happened? I heard that you suffered a grave loss.
Well, I don't know that yet, and I hope not.
Could you tell us what happened?
I'd really rather not. It's, you know.
Can you just tell us a little bit about what you've been doing out here today, in the past couple of days?
I've been trying to put this truck back together so I could get out of here and find something to eat and something to drink. And and helping people, you know, friends of mine who were in similar situations, and we shared what food we had and what have you, and it just all the other people that kept coming out kept saying that, well, we'll bring some food and water tomorrow, and they never did, and kind of chapped my ass.
So how many people are back there that you need to get food for right now?
There's not very many, maybe about 20.
Where is that, Crystal Beach?
Crystal Beach, Port Bolivar.
Where are you all gathered right now?
Well, we're not gathered, we're scattered. There's people here, there, and yonder, just wherever they could find a place to, you know, hold up. Some will hold up in the school, some will hold up in the church. Fortunately, I had a house still standing that I went and stayed there, and anyway.
Apparently there were 60 people rescued off the island today. Did any of you have opportunities to leave and just chose not to?
Well, yeah, I was, for the past 2 days, we've been trying to put this truck back together, and then I had some guys come up and said, we're going to commandeer your vehicle. And I said, no, as soon as I get it back together, I'm leaving.
They would commandeer your vehicle?
Yeah, that's what they said they were going to do.
Who were they?
I don't know, some kind of search and rescue or something. I don't know. People from California somewhere.
What did you have to do to get the truck back together?
We had to take the starter off and get all the seashells and sand and everything out of it, and basically rebuild it the best we could, clean it up and what have you, and then charge the battery. Fortunately, we had a battery charger and a generator, and we were able to charge the battery up and get it started.
Do you feel like you've got the assistance you've needed?
What assistance? I mean, there's helicopters landing there every day, and they don't bring food or water. I mean, you know, old Governor Rick dropped the ball on this one.
Have they asked you all to leave, though?
Yeah, they asked us if we want to leave, and you know, I said, no, I want to get my truck going, so when I get where I'm going, I've got something to drive. I lost 2 vehicles in it, and a lot of my tools and what have you. And they say, well, you know, you can stay if you want to, and then they say, well, in 3 or 4 days, we're all leaving, and if there's anyone left, we're going to take y'all with us, whether you want to go or not. And then they'll come up and say, well, no, we can't make you go, but there's not going to be anything here for you to eat or drink or anything like that. So, you know, do whatever you want to do. And anyway, so when I finally got my truck together, and I mean, this search and rescue team, they're going in there and they're taking axes and chainsaws, they're cutting into people's tool trailers, hot wiring their tractors and vehicles, and just taking what they want. And you know, I didn't think it's supposed to be like this. Then they said they had the authority from President Bush to do what they want to do, to take anything they needed to get the job done. I said, well, why don't y'all bring some goddamn tools with you? You know?
What would you like for them to do?
Who?
How would you like for the authorities to help you?
Well, they could have started with a little food and water. You know? That would have been a good start.
What if their motivation for not providing food and water is because they want all of you off the island?
Yeah, they want everybody off because they say they're not going to have power on for months and this and that and what have you. And I've got, you know, all my computer equipment and what have you that I couldn't even get down my road to get my stuff. And I've got a lot of expensive computer equipment and plotters and what have you for drawing blueprints and this and that. And,
what kind of work do you do out here, sir?
I'm a non-degreed architect and contractor. I design and build custom houses and what have you.
These houses right here behind you? Go ahead.
Is that what's making you stay, is the fact that you've got all your belongings here?
Yeah, and I've got 2 houses here, and I've got all kinds of equipment and stuff in them that I need to get out, but I can't get to either one of them because the roads are just full of debris. I had to walk around all that stuff to get to the one house I was staying in. And
can you tell us about when the storm hit, where you were, and people you know who you don't know where they are?
No, I'd really rather not talk about that right now. I'm hoping that they find everybody okay.
Sir, I understand you were in your rafters. Is that true? I mean, did you hang on to your rafters in your house?
No, I was hanging on to the rafters of a project that was being built.
Is that one of your projects?
No, sir.
Sir, can you tell us about Gilchrist? What was this community like? We can get an idea.
Well, it had several rows of houses on either side of the highway, and I noticed there's only just a handful of them standing.
Can you describe this area here right next to you? What did this look like? They look like some pretty nice homes that were here.
Yes, there was some very nice homes here. Some that were, built just a few years ago, and they were very well-built homes. I worked on some of them from time to time, and they looked like they were built to take a storm.
This is in Crystal Beach?
Yes, it was in Crystal Beach.
So what's it going to take for you to leave now?
What's it going to take? I'm leaving right now. And,
Where are you going to go?
well, first I'm going to go to High Island. Then I'm going to go to Winnie. And then I'm going to try to go to Beaumont.
What about the folks who are left behind?
Well, I understand that in 3 or 4 days, the ones that are left behind are going to leave whether they want to or not. It's what I was told, and so I really don't know.
You said you've been sharing food. What kind of stuff have you all been eating these last couple of days, and how have you been preparing it?
Just hot dogs. Oh, we haven't been preparing it. We've just been, I had hot dogs in my refrigerator. My refrigerator stayed cold for several days. I had frozen things in my freezer that when they thawed out, stuff like boiled shrimp, and stuff like that was already cooked that I had frozen. I had some pizza that I had cooked the night before the storm on Thursday night, and I only ate a couple pieces of it. So.
When was the last time you had eaten besides now? Did you eat earlier today?
Yes, I had a hot dog this morning, and I had a bag of cashew nuts.
Raw hot dog?
Well, yeah.
You didn't cook it.
What do you think was the tipping point that made you say, "All right, that's it, man. I'm going back"?
When they came up and started cutting people's tool trailers open and taking their tools, and then telling me that we're going to have to commandeer this truck, and I said, well, it's not running right now. And then they kind of were hanging around and what have you, and so I didn't give them that option. As soon as I got it running, I took off.
When are you going to come back?
Whenever they'll let me, because like I say, I've got some real expensive computer equipment that it costs a lot of money to replace, and I need to come back and get it, but I can't get to my house because there's so much debris in the road.
And your friends and
my friends?
You'll see them back? Have you made an arrangement to get back with your neighbors?
Well, my neighbors, none of them are there. My friends that are staying at the Baptist church, I hope to see them again one day. And then all my friends, ultimately, eventually. But anyway, I just didn't like the idea of, possibly being taken somewhere that I don't even know where I'm going to. As long as I got a truck running and I've got a tank of gas, then hopefully I can make it to Beaumont, and then buy some more gas and hopefully make it on up to East Texas.
And your thoughts on surviving the storm then?
Well, I just wish that they would have given us a little bit better idea of when that surge was going to start coming up, because there was all kind of people trying to leave, and then between Crystal Beach and Gilchrist in the Kaplan area, the water was already like 3 or 4 feet over the road, and I had not heard anything on the news that was going to say when to expect that happening,
Sir, could you tell us how old you are and give the proper spelling of your name, sir? Make sure we get it right.
Do you need some water?
Yeah, please, thank you. I'm 56. And my name is Bobby, B-O-B-B-Y, Anderson, A-N-D-E-R-S-O-N.
How long have you lived out here, Crystal Beach, sir?
Going 22 years.
Sir, I don't mean to be insensitive, but I heard that you had somebody with you that I don't know if we could help try to find. I mean, if a name might help someone who might have seen her. She might be somewhere and just hadn't been able to get in touch with you.
I don't know what her full name was.
What did you call her?
Well, I really don't want to. I already told you twice. I really don't want to talk about it.
I'm sorry, sir.
No.
All right.
Mr. Anderson, you want to follow us out?
Here's her boyfriend used to work for me. We were just, we were just mutual friends, and anyway, like I said, I'm hoping they find her alive and well.
But you were with her when you were together. All right, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
God
sir.
bless you.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks.
Good luck.